Welcome back to the channel Earthly Delights. I'm Kelly and I'm a part-time eBay reseller, and cue Melissa. We're dropping her off. Well, we're dropping her car off to get inspected.
For an inspection, only like 8 months late. Got pulled over and
Our credibility's down the drain.
It happens.
And we got pulled over. We got pulled over.
Well, because
I got pulled over.
Because of the registration.
Because of the registration, yes. So that's one way to find out that you need to get your car inspected.
Yeah. Every year.
Every
Not
year.
every two.
Yeah. Public service reminder. So we're going to go over to the storage unit, pull everything that's sold. We were away for 5 days camping. See the glow? Mm-hmm. The glow? Mm-hmm. More like the bug bites, actually. We were just absolutely devoured by bugs. But had a great time. Needed a little break. Got it. Now we're back. We're super excited to get back to lots of estate sales and thrift stores. And
yeah, we had about $200 in sales while we were gone.
Mm-hmm.
And
we'll tell you a little bit more about that. One thing, I saw somebody had put out a ton of clothes on the side of the road. Did you see it?
Where, by our house?
No, right in Glenham.
Oh, no, I did not see that.
So we're going to stop there and we're going to see what that pile's all about. See if there's anything good. I saw some vintage sweaters.
Really? What? As you were driving by,
I was like,
eagle eye was able to like zoom
and
in.
I went to turn to them, but you were like, we got to go here.
Oh, I thought you were going to, that was at that stop sign. I was like, babe, we have to go right, not left.
I know.
Okay, yeah.
One track mind. All right, we're gonna go check that out, and then we're gonna go to the storage unit. So, hang tight. It was right at this dumpster.
I just see a pile of clothes behind it.
Yeah, you see
Looks
that?
Looks like a beach towel. Here, What's your review?
Here's the skinny. It smells horribly of smoke.
Okay.
There wasn't anything, there wasn't anything that we were missing. Nothing great. I mean, yeah, some vintage jean shirts. A cool old towel that I was like, is that an old Carhartt? Is that the inside of like a Aztec printed Carhartt? I'm making up stories in my head.
Towel.
It was an old beach towel. I mean, I wasn't even within like 5 feet and I could smell the smoke coming off of it. So, yeah, that was the beginning and end of that. But at least we tried. Oh, that is some bright light. We've got a big day today because the architect is coming. They're going to be looking at our garage. And we're going to let them know, walk through and let them know what we want to do with the garage. And then they're going to draw up plans. They're coming at 1.
Yep.
I was going to go to the Goodwill today, but
I know.
I remembered.
Weird this morning.
Yeah.
I was like, for the first time, I was like, I miss the Goodwill.
I know. I miss our friends at the Goodwill. Everybody we see every day we go there.
You gotta go with the seasons.
Yeah. When you can thrift outside, it's hard to say no to that.
We went camping for 4 nights. We were away for 5 days. And before we left, it was a little bit chaotic, just getting ready, getting the store all set up, getting our lives set up to leave, packing, all of that. And I was in a rush when I put our store on away, and I made a very costly mistake. I'm going to show you. It's super obvious and never should have happened, but do you want to show? It's super obvious. It never should have happened, but when I put our store on away, I just real quick clicked this top one where it says, pause sales for up to 30 days while you're away. I know better than that. What I should have done is hit allow sales for up to 15 days while you're away. So even if people wanted to make a purchase they would not be able to make a purchase while we're away. So about 2 days in, we were like, why aren't we getting any sales? And that was why. So I changed it back. But, you know, we had already missed the whole weekend by then. So we did get about, I think while we were actually away, we had like 7 sales and then 3 since we've been back. So that brings us to where we are now, which is pulling everything that sold while we were away. So I that just stuck with me. I was just really like, I kept coming back to it, like, why did I do that? But anyway, I'm gonna go through and show you everything that's sold now. First up, we have this is from my personal collection. This is a great little Levi's, kind of a Western pearl snap shirt. I have 2 of them that don't fit anymore. So this one sold. I got a best offer. I think it was 14. I had it listed for 18 and it sold for 14. I feel good about that. I also accepted a best offer on this vintage Champion hoodie.
You know, I picked this up. I think it in an estate sale, but I'm not sure. Yeah. And I got it home and I thought, I don't think that's going to sell. I mean, it's a great color, but it's not reverse weave, but it is vintage after you looked it up. And I'm surprised. It did well.
I think we listed it at either 38 or 40 and accepted an offer of 30.
Good sale.
Next up, this is another t-shirt that you kind of regretted after you bought, but it sold just fine. What's that? Yeah. So we got this t-shirt at the Goodwill. Goodwill t-shirts are $3.99. It's a double-sided Operation Red Wings, and it sold for $15. So this has been in our store for a very long time. You got this at Goodwill in Connecticut for $1. It's been up for at least a year. This Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde tiki mug.
Yeah, it's a bar in the city, and I don't know if it exists anymore.
Huh.
It's a tiki bar, yeah.
In each of us, 2 natures are at war, the good and the evil. So it's been listed for so long, we had dropped the price dramatically to, I don't remember what it was listed at.
It was like originally. 3 and change.
But we dropped it to $3.80. Somebody made an offer of 2. I countered at 3, and they took it.
Yeah, moving it along.
Yeah.
To a new home.
Okay, and then we had a few books that sold. We had 3 books that sold. This one is Richard Stark, The Seventh, paperback.
Yeah, we picked up 3 of those, and I was going to list them as a bundle, but I decided to list them separately, and they all sold. That was the last one. Our books at the Goodwill are $1, so it's a good deal.
This one, The Art of James Christensen, A Journey of the Imagination. It's very cool artwork in there.
Yeah.
A lot of like fairy sort of things.
I think this was $2 because when we go to Connecticut and get books, which they have a lot of really good books, we should go back. They're $2 there. And how much did that sell for?
That went for $22.
Great.
And the 7th went for $10.29, both plus shipping. We also sold American Gods by Neil Gaiman for $14, and that I think is still at home.
Yeah, we just listed it, so it didn't make its way over to the storage unit yet. But that was $1 at the Goodwill.
This is an LL Bean flannel, women's flannel, that we got at the Goodwill for $6 recently, and it sold for $29. We had sold another similar one, a pink and purple one of this style a little while back.
We had it listed for $36, and I sent an offer of $29, and they took it. So I think that was probably a better price point for that.
We also sold this leather bag that we got a while back at an estate sale. I like this. It's got a little bead on it. We also sold this vintage 70s English leather cologne.
Yeah, we got this at an estate sale. Actually, the one where we got the kitchen scale and what else did we get there?
I don't know, lots of stuff.
Oh, we got those books, that set of like vintage nature books. It was a really good sale. We spent like
yeah.
$110 and we basically made it back in 2 items.
Yeah.
So
This one for 40.
yeah, and it was brand new. It's open box, but no one had ever used it before. I wasn't really sure if it was going to sell, but it sold really fast.
Yeah.
So it was a good pickup. Happy with that.
Yeah.
I just want to thank one of our viewers who bought the kitchen scale sent us pictures of her renovated kitchen that is fabulous.
So cool.
Sent us pictures of the scale in there, and it looks really
cool.
good. So thank you for that, because we don't get to see where people put things and what they use it for, and you know, it's like you're curious about that.
Gorgeous kitchen, by the way. I love it. What I would do for that kitchen. Anyway, thank you. We also sold, before we went away, somebody had reached out to us. They were interested in buying the, this, what do you call it? This tequila bottle, Clase Azul tequila bottle. They were interested in it, but the shipping was too high because it's like an oversized package and it was kind of heavy.
It's like 16 inches.
Yeah. And so I changed it to Parcel Select and relisted it. And then while we were gone, he went ahead and purchased it. So it's all boxed up and ready to go at home, because I thought that maybe that would all happen before we left, but it happened while we were gone. So that's...
And what did it sell for?
It went for $12.
Okay. And we bought it at the Goodwill for, I believe, $199. So not a great buy, but usually they were selling for like $25. So at $199, I was like, oh, I think this is a great buy. But then I think there's,
It's sat for a long time.
the
probably
prices go up and down, and
there's
sometimes
that,
they're worth
also
more
the
and less.
shipping was too high. And last, this isn't paid for yet, but I got a best offer of this, these little prayer cards or Bible verse cards called Promise Portions that we picked up at an estate sale for maybe $1. And
Want to pull one out and see what it says?
Yeah.
I thought it was Promise Potions.
Yeah, I know. We thought it was like
Witchy.
Wiccan or something, but it's Christian. Let's see. If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Luke 9:23. So, yeah, little Bible verses. I had it listed at 14, I think. Yes, I had it listed at 14, and I accepted an offer of 8 because we paid $1 for it.
Yeah, plus shipping. So.
Yeah.
And we got this at an estate sale where it was a woman who had a lot of Wiccan stuff.
Right. Yeah.
You know, Wiccan T-shirts and pins,
pins,
which we still have a bunch to list. We sold some, but we have a ton to list.
Oh, that'd be
Tons of pagan pins.
We still do.
And like question authority pins
Yeah.
and just really cool stuff. Yeah.
Yep. So that's it. We're gonna meet up back at home, right, and talk about what things we actually did pick up at that estate sale from the previous video. And one other thing, the Stormville Flea Market is this weekend. It's Saturday and Sunday. So we went last year, and I didn't do a video on it, but we're going to do videos on it. Are we going both days or just one day? Wow, I got to look. I'm not going both days. I might go both days, actually. I mean, so word on the street is like you're supposed to go early. At like, someone said 5 in the morning. I can't see that happening. I think the earliest I would go is probably 7, because it is a good half hour away too. But it is a great
flea market. And if you get there at like 5 or 6, it's when all the antique dealers are there and they're just unloading their stuff, and so you get like first picks.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't know.
I guess let's follow the weather, because I think
Right.
it might rain Saturday, so maybe just go Sunday. And I think there's also some estate sales happening this weekend. So
Oh, we've been gone for 5 days, so like I am raring to go for some picking, and we'll see you at home.
see you there.
I wanted to tag on at the end of this video a follow-up to 2 videos ago where we went to an estate sale and we asked you, what would you buy at this estate sale? And we picked up a bunch of stuff, but we didn't actually tell you what we decided to buy. So I'm going to go through briefly and just let you know what we decided to leave with. And after some of the comments, I think some of the things that we wish we had probably picked up. And I have a few of the items, but we've listed most of them and we've organized them in our storage unit, so they're not here. But I can show you some of them that we have at the house. So we did get the first thing that Melissa picked up. It was a sailor figurine. We have been selling those. We sold, I think, 4 within the last month. We didn't get the viewer favorite, the Tom Collins glasses with the lemon print on them. We've kind of moved away from glassware, even though we do really like them. We decided not to get the scale. We picked it up a few times. We recently sold a scale, but we ultimately decided to pass on that. We bought the Blue Birds of Happiness. We gave them to my mom for Mother's Day, and she really liked those. We got vintage, which I have here, 2 boxes of vintage Christmas lights, and Melissa's saying that she's going to go through because some of them don't work. So she's going to identify the ones that work and hopefully make a string out of them. And either we're going to keep them for ourselves or we're going to go ahead and sell them, which they do sell, well on eBay. We picked up 2 wreaths. We decided to pass on both of them. Some of you mentioned you would have picked up the second one. After looking at it again, I think it was really nice. It had like the plastic succulents on it. And I think that probably would have done pretty well reselling wise, just because it also had the original box. We picked up this hand painted Santa cutout candle holder, and it was made in Wappingers Falls, which is where we went to the estate sale. And I just thought it was really well done and really cute. We've sold a couple of these hand-painted Santas before. Never ones that had, the candle holder on it. So I'm not really sure what we're going to list this for. Kind of throwing out a number, maybe $20, $25 plus shipping. I'm not going to grab all of them, but this house had a lot of hand-painted wooden, holiday items, and this spells out welcome, and it's a Halloween welcome. Probably list it for about $20, I would say. I think it'll look really cute on somebody's entranceway. I mean, I'd love to keep it, but we don't have enough room for that. We skipped the plant stand. I really wanted to take it, but I also didn't want to deal with fixing the top of it. So we left that behind, even though it was $3. I might have picked it up if we had like an antique booth or we did flea markets. I would have left with it. We picked up the 2 Mets sweatshirts for $2 each, and I think we listed them for about $20 each. We didn't get the marble set that was in that kind of amber glass container. And I really regret not picking that up. 2 viewers mentioned the marbles and how, they can be worth good money. And I really love collectible glass. And so I realized that I want to learn more about marbles. And so I ended up splurging and getting this marble identification book. One of our viewers, Juanita, told us about on Amazon. They sell these keychain blacklights, and it's just a tiny little thing. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. it will find whether something is uranium glass. And I didn't get this at this estate sale. I got it at another one. And this is uranium glass. I'll just show you. Hopefully it's dark enough. Let me actually turn this light out. Let's see if we can. You can see that it's uranium glass because it glows in the dark. It's so cool. And I guess some marbles are uranium glass, and if I had had this, I could have checked to see if some of them were, and they're generally valuable depending on the condition that they're in. Thanks, Juanita, and thanks, Shayna, for mentioning the marbles and also piquing my interest in learning more about them. We were considering that heavier cast iron stand, 3-tier stand, and he was going down to like 25, 30 bucks on it. But we just realized, we decided we wouldn't be able to ship it. And we're not really set up for marketplace right now. We don't have the space for it. Hopefully one day we will with our, renovation of our garage. So we'll be able to buy bigger items and, sell them on marketplace. But for now, we're going to skip those bigger items. And then the last item that we bought was this twine holder, which I didn't realize that's what it was. I saw it hanging on the wall there and saw this hole and wondered what it was. And it also comes with scissors, and it's made by Holt Howard, and it's from 1958. The prices on these are all over the place. I mean, this one is in really good condition. I've seen everything from $50 to $80 to $120 on listed and sold comps. So we haven't listed it yet, but this is going to look really good in somebody's sewing room. I wish I had string here. I don't, but I have a twisty tie. I'm going to just show you. So yeah, so you just put the yarn in here, string in here, and then you pull it out that way, and you use the scissor to cut it. I mean, just ingenious. It's got just a really cool mid-century look. I love the cat face and the colors on this. And I just couldn't pass it up. They had $50 on this. We bought everything for $44. So we got them down quite a bit on this item, which I think was ultimately fair for everybody. So happy we went home with this one. Melissa and I both want to thank you for letting us know in the comments what you would have picked up at that estate sale. And just additional information, we learn more in every video from our viewers, and it was just really cool to hear what you would have left with. And so we wanted to get back to you and let you know what we picked up. The next couple of videos are going to be estate sales because we've been busy doing that. And also we have an enormous flea market, the Stormville Flea Market, coming up. And so that's going to be in an upcoming video, and that should be a lot of fun. So we will see you for the next one. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button. We'll see you next time. Bye.